Will I be able to do what I do forever? And the answer to that is I don't know. When COVID hit, it caused people to look for jobs all over the place. And since 2020, places like YouTube, Rumble, and different social media outlets got flooded with people. YouTube is so flooded with people trying to make some kind of money, even if it's $100 a month. And the problem with that is basically this. Let's say you bake the world's largest pie, and people start taking a slice from that pie. And every month that pie magically regenerates, which means it magically becomes full again. And you have the same people coming back for that pie, taking their slice of pie. Well, as more and more people hear about this pie, more and more people start taking from this pie. And as more and more people take from this pie, well, that makes a little bit less for other people. Eventually, when it gets so flooded, when it gets so crowded, there's no more pie left, and you have to wait for it to regenerate. Well, look at Google as the pie maker, the pie generator. So many people are flooded on their platform, making a little bit of money here and there. You know, so many people make $5, $10 a month, $20 a month. Well, what that does is that actually takes away from all the creators, because the more creators there are, the more people get approved for monetization, the more the ads are spread between so many different creators, and the more that happens, the less we get paid. So it hurts the whole ecosystem when something gets too flooded. For example, what happens in the car market if a car manufacturer floods the market with too many cars? It causes stagnation. It causes backup inventory. It just causes headaches. So when there's too many creators, well, it hurts the whole ecosystem, and that's where we're at right now. So many people, I think, it was an article that came out, I think like 6 months ago, and it said 1 in every 3 people have a side job. So that means 1 person out of every 3 has some kind of side job that brings them some type of income besides their main job. So, you know, as things get flooded, I don't know, because the problem also is, as I get older, I'm not willing to do the things that some of these young guys are. Like, some of these young guys are willing to jump on someone's roof, well, knock on their door, run around, jump on their roof, while the homeowner has no idea what's going on. Like, these people are willing to do anything and everything, and I'm not, you know. And then you have creators that are lying just for entertainment. So at the end of the day, will I be able to do what I'm doing forever? I have no idea. It's definitely, revenue's down 70% across the board in the last year and a half. And, you know, I don't know if things will recover. I don't see them recovering. The only good thing about hard times is for those people who do not give up, for those people who fight tooth and nail, they fight and they push really hard and work really hard, is the people that aren't willing to do that will drop off. So the content creators that, you know, they might have got monetized, they might have got their 4,000 watch hours, their 1,000 subscribers, they're making a little bit of money, but it's, to them, it's, you know, oh, if I can't make a lot of money, this is worthless. I like those kind of people. I like the kind of people that give up easily, because it's not easy now. It is not easy. The days of easy money are very, very fast fading away. They're rapidly fading. Right now, you can still become a content creator, and you can always become a content creator and make money, but to make a living from it, it's getting rough out here, guys. I mean, it's absolutely getting rough. So, as a content creator, I'm gonna have to start getting really creative, because it's coming down to even hard work now is not, it's helping maintain, but it's not growing. And that's where we're at. Before, all you had to do, if you were a really hard worker, you just had to put in the hours and you could make it. But now that everything's flooded, now the economy's rough, advertisers aren't paying as much, or advertisers aren't spending as much. Then you have people that aren't spending as much. You have corporations that are not paying as much commissions. You have, I'm not going to name any, but you have these companies that steal from creators and they know it. But at the end of the day, what do you guys do? So, and I'm not one to really talk politics at all. Political stuff, everyone has their right to whoever they like, and if you like Trump, Biden, it doesn't matter to me. Again, you have your personal right to vote for whoever you want and like whoever you want. So whoever you like, whoever you vote for, that's great. But as a business person, as a content creator, there is no doubt that we had way more money under Trump. Content creators were paid way more. I mean, way more. And that's just because, well, there's a lot of micro and macro things when it comes to that. But advertisers were paying a lot more, and they were spending a lot more money in the US. The problem is now advertisers are spending much less in the US. They're spending their money elsewhere, because why not? Under Donald Trump, he made things cheaper for advertisers. He brought back, so basically, in a nutshell, advertisers, these big companies, have money in offshore accounts overseas, and what they'll do is they'll spend that money overseas because it doesn't make sense for them. They can get more bang for their buck by, say, spending their money in India than spending it in the US, or advertising in India to get a new audience. Then in the US, there's no incentives really anymore. Under Trump, there were incentives to bring your money back to the US. So what they did was they brought all this money back, and they were spending it on advertising, which is why YouTube was doing really good under Trump, because these companies, YouTube takes the ad revenue and pays it to the creators. So if you watch a YouTube video with an ad and that creator's monetized, they get some of that money. So under Trump, these advertisers were paying a lot more money, a lot more. Well, not really paying a lot more. So excuse me, they weren't paying a lot more money. They were spending a whole lot more money. And that's why creator economy was amazing. I mean, amazing. Now, will it come back? I don't know. Have we dropped too far? I have no idea. And I'm telling you right now, I don't care if you like Trump or like Biden. It's okay. I'm just simply saying, from a content creator's point of view, a lot of us had more money in our pockets. It's just that simple. That's the truth. Again, you vote for him or not, I don't really care. It's the truth. We had more money in our pockets to do more, spend more, and have a better life. Plain and simple. Now, can that change? Can that come back? I have no idea. You do and vote for whatever your conscience, whatever your heart says. That's what it comes down to. I'm just saying, from my perspective, on somebody who's actually out in the world making a living online and that stuff. With that being said, again, I don't care who you like. I really don't. So please don't get political. Please don't get offended. Vote for whoever you want. I'm not one of these people that you're gonna see sitting there arguing online. Oh, why? Yeah. Under Trump, things were way better for creators and a lot of people as far as income goes. But I'm not gonna sit online and argue with you why. I already know why. So if people believe me or not, it doesn't matter. There's so many people that will sit all day long online arguing about the dumbest stuff. It's like Dave Ramsey said. It doesn't matter who's president, you can still make money. I'm still doing what I'm doing under Biden, under his policies and stuff. It just got really hard. Much harder. But again, like Dave Ramsey said, if you like him, you hate him, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter who's president, you can still make an income. So, that's where we're at. So I'm not, again, if you like Biden, if he's your man, if you love him, if you think he's the best that you've ever seen, then hey, vote for him. That's fine by me. But yeah, I'm not. I felt both. I felt the best and worst of both worlds. Nah. If there's a chance to get even 20% of the first 4 years under Trump back with revenue and that kind of stuff, yeah, I'm taking it. I'm not. Yeah. But anyway, like I said, that's mine. That's who I'm picking. Who you pick is absolutely fine with me. Some people will say, oh, how dare you say that's fine, how dare you, if you like Trump, you really should be supporting and all that stuff. But no, of course I want people to vote for who I'm voting for, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to argue with somebody. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, you're horribly wrong. No, because we all have different thoughts. Our brain is made up of different chemicals, balance, so everybody's brain thinks a different way, and that's okay. This world, the problem with this world is everything's so divided. Everybody's, well, you're either this or you're this, and if you're in between, well, then you're just nothing. And no, that's not how it is. I used to be that way in 2016 when I first voted. I pushed who I thought was the best. I would argue with people, try to convince them, try to change them and all this stuff. And honestly, that doesn't breed anything good. That doesn't make people happy about their life. If you want to vote for Joe Biden, vote for Joe Biden. That's okay. If you honestly have had good times under him, well then by all means continue voting for him or whoever they have, I don't know. But at the end of the day, arguing with people is so stupid. It's really childish. So many adults still act like they're 12 to 13 years old, and it's like, come on. Are we really this bad? Are we really this naive? Are we really this dumb inside that we have to fight other people over something? And every 4 years, both sides always say, this is it. This is the pivotal moment in history. If you look back, ever since way before Bush, if you look back, every 4 years, both sides have speeches where they say that this is the most important 4 years that, we're going to face in our nation. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if you're yelling or arguing with people because it makes no purpose.
Total distance 1 mile, 18 minutes 55 seconds per mile.
It makes no difference. It really doesn't make a difference when it comes to arguing with other people. Obviously, every 4 years, to different people, yeah, this is a pivotal moment. We all, because we're human, to us. But at the end of the day, if you have to argue with someone over something, you're not building, you're not helping them. The whole point is for people to see you, see your attitude, see your reaction, and think, wow, okay, maybe I should rethink my thinking. But anyway, like I said, that's why I don't like politics. You'll rarely hear me talk about it, even with my own family. Even talk with my own family about politics, I have my thoughts and my opinions, but it seems like anytime politics is brought up, it seems like anytime anybody talks about politics, especially if they disagree, I don't know, I understand debating, and I understand, but oftentimes it leads to something negative, and that's not me. If I can help keep negativity out of my life, then that's what I'm gonna do. Obviously, especially recently, I've learned that there's things that are gonna happen that are completely out of your control, that are negative, and there's nothing you can do. But at the end of the day, doesn't stop you from trying. You can try to keep negativity out of your mind. So anyway, I kind of got rambling on there. That's what happens when I get off subject. I kind of ramble a little bit. That's a big problem for me. Is I ramble sometimes, and then I get off focus, off key, and then it kind of just becomes words. But if I stick to a specific subject, then it makes more sense. Anyway, so today I'm gonna go walk for probably 5 miles or so. Yesterday, went out to breakfast with my wife, and I just felt like I ate a lot of calories yesterday, just throughout the day. So I told myself, if it rains or not, I'm walking. I don't care. As long as there's no thunder or lightning, I'm gonna still walk. So if it downpours, whatever. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm not Homestead Tessie. Wow, that was unexpected. That was really nice. So there's a couple, probably can't see them, sitting out on their porch, and the lady said that you're looking good. An older lady, an elderly lady. What's the correct term for somebody older, like in their upper 60s, maybe 70s? Is elderly or older? I don't know. Anyway, that was nice. So I did lose 6 pounds so far. I'm really trying. Well, I'm not going to say I'm trying. I am getting better, getting in better shape. I am doing better.